Today is hot, as you can see by the sun, but a quick point about walking your dogs in the heat: don't.
Woof.
So what can you do if you need to get your dogs out and it's a hot day? Well, you can walk in the shade. The other thing you can do is make sure it's not midday heat and not going for too long. Today's point is really about shade. So you can see behind me, it's nice and speckled. So everywhere the boys are, where's he? There's one. There's the other. It's relatively cool. So walk in the shade. So today our walk is relatively short. Behind me over there is a woodland walk that we would do on a day like today, but it's the weekend and it's a bank holiday weekend, so that's going to be chock-a-block. We're just going to have this one field walk, and what we're going to do is we're going to kind of island hop the shadow. You can see here at the moment we're in nice shade. The boys are, a bit open mouth, but not too bad. Aaron's enjoying some grass, but as you can see behind me, there's a lot of sun and heat. But back there, where is it there? You can see we have these huge trees for us to island hop onto the shade. On each island of shade, we will do something different, whether it's a search, whether it's sit stays, we're going to do mental activities. So it's kind of not distance, it's not fast paced, it's slow, it's outside, and it's mental activity. So what I like about mornings like this is it's 10 o'clock, so it's not midday heat, and in the shade the grass still has dew on it, so the boys get to just walk, lick, eat a bit of the wet grass, and generally keep themselves nice and cool. Good lad, Barney. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, I use a mobile as a toy. Makes it less scary. Good boy. Off you go. So we just played a game of find and seek with some toys, and so they've moved about a bit, they've used the brain. Thank you. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to lie and sit for a couple of minutes in the wet grass, because he's got a bit panty. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask them to do sit stays, and I'm going to do searches for cheese in the wet grass, so they get their noses all in it. Ready? Boys, sit. Seek. So if I had a bigger, fluffier breed of dog, so you got to consider breed, I wouldn't be walking them in, 10 o'clock heat either. You've really got to consider your dog and your breed. I know my boys can handle short distance in the shade at 10 o'clock. I know that the dew's still going to be here, and we're going to play brain games. But if you've got a bigger breed, which is fluffier, you just got to really be sensible and get out before the sun even rises, maybe. So shade can't be the only thing that you think about. Think about your breed. We're walking back home. We're about a minute away, and I've been out for about an hour, and I've walked a grand total of a mile. So usually my miles are about 20 minute miles as I walk on this undulating ground, and 60-minute mile, it just is what I said, which is walk and stop, and on the stopping bits you can do bits and bobs.
So what I love is when you do a walk like that, which is more about sniffing and kind of lying and just being out in the environment, getting tired eyes there boy. It's how quickly they get back to being cool on a hot day.